자, 여러분 안녕하세요. 엄군입니다. 자, NBA 2K20 LA 레이커스 대 마이애미 히트 경기 11월 9일 경기 한번 플레이 해보도록 하겠습니다. 레이커스 홈 경기고요. 제가 레이커스 경기랑 골든 스테이트 경기 플레이 하는데 쉽지 않네요 진짜. 골든 스테이트 레이커스 경기 할 때랑 너무 다른 것 같아요. 그래도 초반에 이제 스테판 커리 부상당해서 아웃되기 전에는 그래 좀 할만했는데 스테판 커리마저 없으니까 와 플레이하기가 보통 쉬운 일이 아니네요.
And the starting lineups have concluded. So just sit right back and relax. We'll be back in just a moment. Greetings, everyone. Welcome to 2K Sports and another exciting edition of NBA basketball. And in our matchup tonight, we'll see the Los Angeles Lakers going up against the Miami Heat. This is Kevin Harlan along with Greg Anthony and Brent Barry. David Aldridge will be reporting from the sidelines. Here we are in November, and let's see how things are going out east in the early season. Look at the Heat, third best record here in the early going.
And right now for Miami, they had plenty of doubters
before
the season started, but I can't imagine there's anybody out there that's taking them lightly anymore.
Well, how could you? They're a team that's actually feared at this point, and that is legit. They go into every single game, no matter who's the opponent, and they expect to win.
Now it's headed down to David Aldridge, standing by from the sidelines. David?
Well, LeBron James is closing in on the top 3 all-time list in scoring. LeBron said it's an honor, but he added, scoring has never been on my list of goals. Facilitating, rebounding, defending, getting block shots and things of that nature, always ranked above that. Kevin, he has filled up the box score for a long time.
He can impact the game in so many ways. DA, thank you. So the opening lineup for the Heat, at the 2 and the 3, it's Butler and Winslow. Myers Leonard is out there with Adebayo, and it's Nunn in at point guard. And for the Lakers, LeBron and Davis, the incredible forward pair. Avery Bradley is out there with Green, and it's McGee in at the center position. Here's Nunn. Winslow dishes to Butler. Up and in on the layup. Early on, Brent, what are some of the intangibles you look for in a team that may be taking the next step?
First of all, is the player who's returning that's shouldering most of the responsibility, is he any better than last season, Kevin? Has there been some growth in his game? Secondarily,
the great ones always grow.
They always do, and they're really sharp usually coming out of summertime, and they're ready to go. Second thing is, has the roster been tinkered with a little bit or tweaked a little bit to enhance what it is? The skill set of the star player is going to provide for their team throughout the next 8 months of the season.
Here's Nunn, following the basket by LeBron James. It's stolen by Bradley. And finished off by LeBron.
Well, that's a good job by Avery Bradley, recognizing that he had an open teammate and get it to him in a good position.
Nunn passes to Adebayo. Winslow against LeBron. To the paint, deflects the pass. First quarter of play with about a minute and a half gone. Here's Davis. It's blocked. And it's out of bounds. The Lakers able to retain possession. LeBron kicks to Bradley. McGee, the pass to Green. Clock at 6. The Lakers need to get a shot off here.
That's some of the toughness coach wants from Leonard. Getting into the shooter's face, altering the shot without fouling. Good job.
Butler. Another shot. Great D that time from Davis.
And that was almost a block. Still did enough to alter the shot.
Yeah, altering the shot just as long as there's a miss. That kind of energy not wasted.
Here's none. 11 points for him in that last game against the Nuggets in Denver. Butler against Bradley. Butler feeling it out a bit. Shoots over Bradley. Here's Adebayo. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
How about the perseverance there, the extra effort on that offensive glass?
Bradley drives in. Here's Davis. Here's McGee. Battles through traffic and lays it in. Looking at Los Angeles, they took the win in their last game against Chicago.
And really showed their depth when they needed it most. On the road, having to manufacture points.
Yeah, and watching that, all kinds of contributions and just little things that guys were doing to chip in for that win.
3 on the clock. None. It's good. And he makes his first shot of the game.
And he's not going to miss many of those, especially that wide open.
He's automatic from the mid-range, and the defense knows that it's a mistake to give up a shot like that.
2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. And the trade for Anthony Davis a risk for the Lakers, but they feel, Greg, that both sides will find an extension this offseason.
There is mutual interest from both sides. Lakers made the trade confident Davis would resign. A bit of a leap of faith, but the Lakers did everything they could to secure Davis long term.
Looking at who's out there now for the Lakers. Howard comes in for JaVale McGee. And Quinn Cook subbed in for Bradley. And Miami also making a switch. Dragic has checked in.
Yeah, there's a good indicator of Winslow and his feel for the game. I like how much he makes a concentrated effort to get the ball right there to the open man.
Here's Green. The Heat getting the bucket. Davis tries again. And nothing seems to work as that one misses, and he's 0 for 5. Loads it up for Butler, and it's Butler with the jam.
And that ability to just rise up for the alley-oop. Butler is an animal of an athlete.
James outside. And James throws it down hard.
Sometimes LeBron just likes to take it all out on the rim, that time on display.
The Heat leading by 3. Outside Dragic. Back to Butler. Whistle blows. If that's going to be a travel. You know, these are the guys you need to be aware of. If you don't want your pocket picked, here are last season's steals leaders. 5th, Jimmy Butler.
He showed such tremendous defensive instincts. Trust me, nobody wanted him guarding them last year.
Winslow against LeBron. And they double up James. Back to Howard. Outside, Green. In the corner, it's James. Shot clock at 5. Shoots over Winslow. And it's James missing. The Heat have gone 6 of 9, shooting it well. Lets a floater go.
Well, if you're going to make that offensive move, it's important to know where Danny Green is. One of the better shot blocking guards you're going to find.
Good.
And he can time his passes so perfectly. Wow, what an assist.
And Miami calls their first time out of the game. They're moving on after the tough loss they took at the hands of the Nuggets.
Hey, they had their opportunities, but let's face it, they choked from the line. Hard to win that way on the road.
You cannot afford to do that when you're in an opponent's building. You got to knock down free throws. That cost them.
Looking at who's out there now for the Lakers. Kyle Kuzma's checked in for Davis. Caldwell Pope comes in for LeBron. And it's Troy Daniels in for Green. Now here's Jones. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Yeah, and there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great inside position.
And Caldwell Pope gets the basket.
And sweet drive there. KCP, a smooth operator with terrific straight line speed.
And a big summer for the Lakers, trading for Anthony Davis. For a time, Greg, it even looked like they had a great shot at landing Kawhi Leonard.
He ends up choosing the Clippers, which gives rise to a compelling rivalry. The nexus of NBA basketball has shifted to the city of angels. Whichever team you root for, LA fans with a lot to celebrate.
Great use of the bounce pass. Thumbs down on that one, Kevin. Tough to defend against.
Here's Kuzma. Dishes it to Howard. Can't hit that one.
하워드. 그거 넣어줬어야 되는데.
51 seconds left to play in the first quarter. And here's Dragic. 9 points last game out. And he banks in the layup.
Awesome drive from Dragic there. Simply put it up and put it in.
It's stolen by Adebayo. And it's the Heat on the break. Here's Hero. Lost contact on the shot, and now a three-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
아, 이긴데?
This is as good as
레이커스는
it
한 번도
gets
진 적이
for
없는데.
a first quarter in terms of shooting the basketball.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
클리퍼스랑
Lakers trail by 8
대박전.
to the inside.
Oh.
It's stolen by Adebayo. Jones looking for an opening.
야, 여기 점수 더 벌어지면 안 된다.
Now here's Dragic. He's covered closely.
We're not going to see that very often. The defense in the vicinity, but still, he's not one to blow layups. Well, it's one thing to play good defense, but then to alter the shot and get the rebound,
와,
that's a good day's work.
아, 이거
And so the
큰일인데?
first quarter is in the books. Heat lead by 8. Live from the Staples Center, you're watching 2K Sports. Tough-nosed Jimmy Butler talks about the...
Call me a leader, all-star, whatever you want to call.
And that's what he worked for. And he works as hard as anyone, Greg, in the NBA.
And you see that competitiveness and desire in his play.
And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And let's quickly break down the game we've seen from Miami, guys.
Well, they used the fast break to generate some easy buckets before the defense could get set.
Yeah, they did a great job. Just the initial thrust of that attack, as soon as they got the ball, constantly in transition.
And a chance here presented by Gatorade to see who's on the floor. All fueled up and ready to go for the start of the second quarter.
아,
On the court for the Heat.
저거는
In the
들어갔어야
middle,
되는데.
it's Olynyk and Adebayo. Hero out there with Dragic, and it's Jones in at the 3. Okay, well, let's check in with David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sideline.
Well, Kevin, Jimmy Butler has made several all-star teams, but he remains single-minded in pursuit of his bigger goal. Butler said, I just want to win a championship. That's all that matters. Didn't do it in high school, didn't do it in college. If I don't win it here, then I'll go to the 50 and over league someday. But I got to win a championship at some stage. Kevin?
I like that attitude. Thank you, D.A. JaVale McGee's checked in for Dwight Howard. The Heat also with a sub. Nunn's checked in. Caldwell Pope dishes to McGee. And here's Bradley from 3.
Nice,
A
Bradley.
three-pointer is
Nice.
right on target. Bradley's got himself on the board with 3 there.
That's a really nice play set because Avery Bradley's shot selection is feet set, catch and shoot, scores.
Here's Hero. He has 5.
As a big, once you get position inside, it allows you to fight and come away with a lot of tough boards.
That shot by Caldwell Pope,
저건
no good.
넣어줬어야지.
The Heat leading by 5. Now the pass to Nunn. McGee with the block. Jones against Caldwell Pope. Kuzma, right side. Caldwell Pope kicks to Bradley. Passes it to McGee. Over Adebayo. Bank shot, no good. Heat have gone 0-4 in the second quarter. Obviously, that needs to change. Nunn passes to Jones. Here's Nunn, guarded by Bradley. Miami needs to get a shot off. They get a hand on it, and it's going to be a 24-second shot clock violation. They turn it over. Here's what Miami has lined up on their schedule. On Thursday, they'll go up against Devin Booker and the Phoenix Suns. And then on Friday, they'll go up against LeBron James and the Los Angeles Lakers.
And Kevin, I think you have to look at
누구로?
this as
너까지
an
왜 그래?
opportunity to take a step forward. Sometimes tough road trips can bring the best out of a team and bring you closer together.
Looking at who's out there now for the Lakers. And Anthony Davis is checked in for Kyle Kuzma. LeBron comes in for Caldwell Pope, and it's Green in for Troy Daniels.
Derek Jones gets talked about a lot in terms of his dunking prowess and the way that he can get up in the air and maybe make a poster and a memory in the flash of an eye. But beyond the dunks, he's done a good job of really improving his game since coming into the league in 2016.
Catching up on the changes with Miami. Leonard comes in for Derek Jones, and Winslow subbed in for Hero. And too much time in the lane, they get called for the 3-second violation.
And let's take a look now. Anthony Davis's numbers. Great showing for him last season. He was around 26 points per game, 12 rebounds, and almost 2.5 blocks. And he's been a rock in the middle for them over that stretch of games. Dominating the glass is his trademark.
Feel like those rebounds are wearing down and eroding the opponent. His effort right now, physically and mentally, has been good.
Laker girls, make some noise, fans.
And stolen by
Nice.
James. Here's McGee. Count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well. Hey, Brent, for Derek Jones, he saw the floor a good amount in his first full season with the Miami Heat.
Derek Jones is somebody that the Miami Heat continue to explore, and I guess if you're within that organization in Miami for a number of seasons, they like something about your competitive spirit, and that's where Derek Jones has probably found a home here in Miami.
Now, here's Butler. He's coming off a 16-point game
Nice
against the
shoot,
Nuggets
good
in
to
Denver.
see.
Well, the thing he did most was fluster the defense. I really liked how he showed no fear and constantly attacked the lane and drew contact, which in turn got him the free throws.
Cook, he's checked in for the Lakers. And 2 shots coming up at the line as he gets fouled on the shot. And the Lakers get called for the foul.
Yeah, you gotta love the respect Butler gets from the defense. He's no stranger to getting fouled hard while shooting.
And Greg, when you look at the top perimeter defenders in the game today, how high does Jimmy Butler rank on that list?
Look, he's in the top handful, no doubt about it. Multiple all-defense.
Yeah,
He
maybe.
is a true two-way terror.
That's just such good touch. I mean, with that length, Kevin, once he turns, he's got a shooting window that feels wide open.
Miami's gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. Here's Nunn. Takes it out to Leonard to stop the drought. Rebound by JaVale McGee. McGee's got his 6th rebound on the night. Green against Butler. Pass to McGee. Leonard with the steal. Here's Nunn. Winslow with it. Pass to Nunn. Olynyk trying to break loose. Second chance shot. McGee with the block.
Time for some consideration in the passing category, maybe, Kevin. The shot is just not on. Get somebody else going.
And the GOAT conversation. LeBron has said his motivation is to surpass Michael Jordan as the greatest of all time. Greg, what do you think he needs to do to bolster his case?
I think for the naysayers, the obvious answer is more rings. You look at the other numbers, including those 8 consecutive finals appearances, LeBron is in the discussion.
And the Lakers making a change here. Howard's checked in, and the Heat call time here. Replay angles are interesting, Brent. Instant feedback on social media. Talk about the increased pressure now on referees to get every call right.
So many times, Kevin, on nights where you're working games, you sit there for a minute and a half.
In super slow motion looking at the play.
And still sometimes hard to get it right.
Very hard.
What I think the league should think about doing with the competition committee is every team in the league should have 3 and 4 cameras that are mounted so that every time there's a replay at any given arena, they have access to the same angle.
For every game.
Every game. Where are most of the times these calls being missed? Where are these calls getting wrong? And how is it that we can implement some technology to help us not only get it right more often, which is the most important thing, but also fair and balanced vision for the referees to have an opportunity to do so.
What an excellent idea. Miami with the ball after the basket by Los Angeles. And stolen by James. For the finish, and the dunk by James.
LeBron James and his basketball instincts are absolutely incredible. How about that one there?
Dragic looking for an opening. Winslow finds Butler. And there's the pass to Olynyk. And that time, also a missed shot.
All the energy is on the other side right now, and every miss just makes it worse.
Well, the other team is scorching hot, and they come down on this end and can't find a way to get the embers going.
Now here's Butler. 8 points for him.
My goodness, how about that miss? I mean, that's 2 easy points that they just given away.
아, 역시 르브론이다.
And this is right around the time when one team might start to pull away.
Yeah, this team is looking to add to the lead, trying to put the other team away, and threatening here.
Here's Dragic after the basket by Los Angeles. And there's the foul. It's on Quinn Cook. That is his first foul of the game. Troy Daniels, he's checked in for Danny Green. Adebayo is checked in for Miami. Outside Butler. Five to shoot. Back to Adebayo. Over Daniels. The shot by Adebayo, no good.
Well, with his touch from mid-range, Kevin, that's almost always good. That won't shake his confidence.
At this point, I don't know what you can do to slow this team down.
Well, nothing that they're doing seems to be making an impact. And there are some nights where you just run out of options, whether it's by personnel or by tactic.
Butler way outside. And no luck with that time on the buzzer beater. And so it's the Los Angeles. Okay, David, much appreciated. And now time for halftime. So we'll be back in just a...
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back to the LeBron James putting in some incredible work. He had 12 points, 2 assists, and 2 rebounds. Thanks for joining.
We played through the first half. Plenty of basketball, though, left in this one. It's been a clinic out there by James.
What a menace he was on defense through the first 2 quarters. Just disrupting everything.
Yeah, and that's exactly what he wanted to do out there. Everyone he guarded looked uncomfortable.
Green and LeBron at the 2 and the 3. JaVale McGee is out there with Davis, and it's Bradley in at the 1. That's who's in the game for the Lakers. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Adebayo. And they double up LeBron. In the corner, Bradley with it. Out of bounds. Miami takes possession.
Well, if you look at Miami's future and it was inside a crystal ball, that picture's got to be a bit foggy at this point. They've been in the middle of the pack for a long time, but taking a chance this offseason and bringing in Jimmy Butler as their lone star, we'll see if that recruitment process pays off in some ways for Miami to reestablish some of their culture.
I'd love to see them impose themselves a little more on the backboard. That's a great way to find confidence. Always a surefire way to get back in the game.
So you're going to give AD that kind of room? Well, here's the payoff for that.
Passes to Adebayo. The dish to Winslow. Tipped away. It's stolen by Bradley. LeBron outside. He kicks to Davis. It's blocked.
Oh.
And it's out of bounds. The Lakers able to retain possession here. Second half of basketball, just over a minute played so far. James, the pass to Green. Now Davis, defended by Butler. And it's Davis missing. You know, it seems like every year, Miami is barely making or barely missing the playoffs. So, Brent, you're right. They've been close.
They keep it competitive. I just don't think there's a way in which Pat Riley will ever let go of the rope that way and tear down the rosters. There's just too much pride, too much competitive fire here for them to do that, and it's not the way that Miami's going to go.
Yeah, good job to take it right at them.
Lakers shooting their 6th and 7th free throw attempts tonight.
And looking at last season's numbers, down below 70% as a team from the line.
Kyle Kuzma's checked in for LeBron. Jones checked in for the Heat. Earl comes in for Butler. There's Winslow. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. It's on JaVale McGee.
Amazing to watch the 10th overall pick in 2014 in Justice Winslow manage his career and positional change in the NBA. I mean, last year he had a very underrated season. Averaged 12 points, 5 rebounds, 4 assists. A lot of what Miami was trying to do last year had to deal with Justice Winslow playing some point forward and initiating a lot of their offense, especially in the wake of the Dragic injury.
Pass to Nunn. Back to Winslow. Adebayo kicks to Winslow. 6 on the shot clock. Pass to Nunn. Shoots the 3. Good, and the nice assist from Winslow. Winslow's got 5 assists tonight. And with Winslow, the defense, Brent, was always there. The offensive improvement finally caught up.
Well, a little bit, Kevin. He's still never going to be your 1 through 3 option in any offensive set. And defense will be his calling card. But last year, the way that they explored his ball handling and made him a point forward, he definitely impacted the game.
And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Adebayo. It's stolen by Adebayo. And it's JaVale McGee with the foul.
JaVale McGee.
That's foul number 2 for him. The Heat trail by 12. And it's Kentavious Caldwell-Pope with the
뺏기가
foul.
안 되겠고.
That is his first foul of the game.
That's his first personal foul.
And now we're 3 minutes into the third quarter of play. Outside, Jones. The pass to Hero. Just 5 to shoot. From downtown.
Yeah, they're going to try to search out for somebody that's got a hot hand right now. 1 of 4 to start the half.
Bradley, that's for 2. Los Angeles with a fresh shot clock. Outside for Caldwell-Pope. Outside Bradley.
Heat foul.
And the Lakers making a change here. Howard's checked in, and Miami with a change here too. Kelly Olynyk's checked in for Adebayo. Down low. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. If there is any concern for Anthony Davis, it's that early in his career he has dealt with a lot of injuries. But Brent, he does play a high-impact style.
You think so, Kevin? He's one of the top 5 players in the league, and at his position is absolutely exemplary. You think about it, 7 seasons in New Orleans with the Pelicans and 13 playoff games to show for it. A change of scenery, an opportunity in Los Angeles to play with LeBron James. It's going to be interesting to see where it is his career goes from with this move.
Now here's Caldwell-Pope. D right on him. Nice ball movement here by the Lakers. Howard dishes to Davis. Shoots over Dragic. And the shot is long.
Yeah, one player sometimes can drag down your offense, and he seems to be an anchor here in this quarter.
Quinn Cook's checked in for the Lakers.
Quinn Cook.
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
And nice court vision from Dragic there to get a great look at the bucket.
Here is Cook. He's guarded by Dragic. Outside for Caldwell-Pope. And again, no good by the Lakers. The Heat trail by 12. Dragic left side. That's tipped. Caldwell-Pope feeling it out a bit. No good from Dragic. Lakers shooting 41% for the game. Pass to Cook. Out to the right wing. Here's Kuzma. Poked away. It's stolen by Dragic. An even 3-on-3 break. Lets it fly from 18. They grab their own miss. And Jones slams it in.
That's what he gives you, a big-time presence on the glass.
And you know what, Greg? Once he gets his hands on it, he's not even thinking about kicking it out.
Oh, his competitiveness right now is why the teammates love him.
And it's slammed in by Howard.
Yeah, liking the vision there from Caldwell-Pope, looking to get his guys going when they're open.
And the Heat call time here.
Yeah, and his shot selection, iffy at best tonight. A lot of forced, contested shots this game. He'll be lucky if he just gets a talking to here instead of a ticket to the bench.
James checked in for the Lakers. Then for the Heat, Adebayo is checked in for Olynyk. Myers Leonard comes in for Jones. And it's Butler in for Winslow. And that one drops for him.
Yeah, Dragic is a solid shooter, especially from the mid-range area on the floor.
And the whistle blows on the backcourt violation. He went over and back. And now it's a look at the 2K leaderboard with the list of the NBA's best fast break teams from a season ago. The Lakers second.
I mean, this is such a tough team to deal with. You see the numbers. They would just push the ball at every opportunity.
To the middle. Here's Hero. Good on the shot, and that shaves the lead to single digits. Hero's got 7 points in the game. Daniels kicks to Cook. Pass to Kuzma. And here's James. Ball's knocked loose. Butler with the steal. And here's the fast break. He gets that one to drop. He's now 5 of 12.
Yeah, and Butler is a menace to the defense, partner. I don't think that was a petty or a Manny. That was a facial.
It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. And the rejection by Leonard. Kicks it out to James. And they double up LeBron. Pass to Cook. From deep three-point range, it's rebounded by Leonard. Here's Hero. He's covered by Daniels. And it's sent back by Howard.
Well, that's where he is just a force. Such a great internal clock in terms of his timing to go up and block those shots, Kevin.
And so it's Los Angeles with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter. They've played the better game so far, but their work is far from over. We've got more in store for you right after this. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, and the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
The coaches talk about it all the time, but to be able to play with that kind of feel, nice play, collaborating, improvising, and organic.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we start the 4th quarter in what is still anybody's ball game. On the floor for Miami, starting the 4th. Adebayo is out there with Myers Leonard. Then there's Jimmy Butler. Then there's Dragic. And it's Hero in at the shooting guard position. The shot by Butler, nobody around. His 3-pointers off the mark.
Looks like the game plan is they're willing to give him that kind of shot. It worked out for them this time, but they give it to him again. I bet 3 points are coming, Kevin.
Beautiful transition offense there. That's execution at its best.
Yeah, once you burst through a seam like that, you got to look right towards the rim. Sweet play.
And Los Angeles with some changes. JaVale McGee's checked in for Howard. And it's Avery Bradley in for Quinn Cook. Heat also with a sub. Nunn's checked in. Out of bounds, the Lakers will take possession. And Anthony Davis is checked in for Kyle Kuzma.
Anthony Davis.
A little over a minute of the 4th quarter gone right now. Dragic against Bradley. Feeds to McGee. Left side Davis. Lakers passing it around. 4 on the shot clock. LeBron passes to McGee, and they force the shot clock violation. Great D.
뚫었었는데 패스가
The Heat trail by 7. And we've made our way through just over a minute and a half in this 4th quarter. Here's Nunn. McGee with the block.
And they're controlling the boards, Kevin. That's +5 in that category.
Davis dishes to James. Misses from close range. And it's Butler with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Miami Heat. Next up, they'll face the Suns. That'll be in Phoenix. They're in the midst of a 4-game road trip right now. That'll be game number 3. James against Butler. LeBron left side. And the wide open shot from Green. Good, and the assist goes to LeBron. Green's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Dragic the pass to Nunn. Back to Dragic. For those just joining us, fourth quarter here. We're just over 2.5 minutes into it. Excellent D that time there from McGee. Los Angeles leading by 8. And James gets it to go.
What a performance on the offensive end. He's making the defenders pay right now for all of the mistakes they're making.
Here's Nunn, headed by Green. The Heat trail by 10. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Here's Nunn. Offensive rebound Heat. Adebayo finds Dragic. Here's Butler. Here's Leonard. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
One of the better free throw shooting bigs in the NBA. The challenge for Leonard as he develops is to try to get to the line a few more times.
The Heat making a switch here. Winslow's checked in.
A big fella with the ability and confidence at the free throw line is something that every team wants. Don't have to make those late substitutions. Keep your big guys on the floor.
Los Angeles calls timeout.
And coaches looking to seize every advantage, maximize every possession.
Got to feel good as a coach if you make all those adjustments. Pull the right strings. That's what they love to do.
It's a chance now to catch up with the 4th member of our crew, Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
During that break, Frank Vogel had some real words for his team. He said, this is where mistakes can kill us. This is where mistakes can turn this thing completely around. Protect the basketball and make the simple play. In other words, guys, no hero ball right now.
Now, here's Bradley. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. Greg, when you evaluate Avery Bradley, the offense isn't what it once was, but the defense is certainly still there.
Yeah, Bradley has struggled with the scoring in recent years, but defense, that does not go cold. Still a menace to ball handlers, and his reach and length can suffocate perimeter players.
There's the pass to Nunn. McGee with the block.
And another miss. Ooh, he's having a really ugly game.
Yeah, about as ugly as you can have, you're right.
You wonder when LeBron James wants to have one of those big nights when he gets going like this. We could be in for a great show.
Now Butler. To the paint, here's Leonard, and he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed.
That is all timing right there. Just led him perfectly.
James in the post. Rebound against Lowe.
You got to try to keep LeBron away from the post as much as possible. That time, too deep, turns around, and gets the dunk.
Timeout called the Heat. You know, Brett, there may be more of an emphasis on team defense than ever before. Who are some of the better help defenders that you've scouted in the NBA?
I put Rudy Gobert #1 on this list because when you think about help defense, usually you're yelling it from the perimeter. And the reason that you're yelling it, Kevin, is that the player that you were trying to instruct or move a certain way has gotten by you. And the help call out is for somebody to be at the basket. Rudy Gobert does that better than anybody in the league. That's why the Utah Jazz have a chance to grow and go deeper into the playoffs. They got a back line of defense in Gobert that's pretty tremendous.
I love the guys, and Beverly might be in this category, and Smart might be in this category. They can guard down low. They give a little hedge out top, and they get back down again where they're supposed to be.
Well, those guys do a great job of harassing out there.
Yes,
so it's a little bit different in terms of help defense, on-ball defense, the way that Beverly and Marcus Smart and Paul George to that end are able to pester guys. That's one thing, but I'm yelling help because something's gone terribly wrong. Give me Gobert to fix that. Yeah, that's a tough one, Kev. An experienced player in the pro game shouldn't be making that pass.
The Heat trail by 11. And here is Butler. Outside Leonard. Oh, and he's going up for the alley-oop here.
A wonderful look from Dragic, who nicely set up one of his guys for a great look.
Lakers leading by 9. Outside Green. James looking it over. Hangs in midair and converts on the double clutch layup. LeBron's got 22 points. And here's Dragic. He'll bring it up for Miami. Let's go. Green with the rebound. For Los Angeles, they've gone 7 of 9 from the field down the stretch here in the fourth quarter. Terrific shooting.
And at this point, just sort of running through the paces, as it appears it'll be a nice win here for Los Angeles.
Their shot blocking turned out to give them a big advantage in this game.
Yeah, excellent defense around the rim there, Kevin. That they were disciplined and focused.
And now, for the year, this is going to take them to 7 wins.
And this is a great way for them to kick off this season series. 2 more games ahead, and they've taken the mental advantage with this win tonight.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for LeBron.
Well, those points he had tonight, all critical, all from energy and activity. He just never seemed to stop.
2 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Butler against Davis. Butler passes to Leonard. Makes it off the glass.
Good read on the pick and roll. Leonard cut away at the perfect moment.
Bradley against Dragic. Bradley dishes to Davis. And a missed layup. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Davis. That is his first foul of the game.
First personal foul. Substitution on the court.
And so it's the Lakers taking care
야,
of business here.
진짜
A confident win.
르브론이라는
Clearly shows the
캐릭터
greater effort.
하나로도
Yeah,
진짜
I mean, it was a
이길
solid
수가 있네.
performance, particularly here at home. I think they built off that edge of being here and play with just a little more confidence than their opponent.
And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thank you, Kevin. LeBron, were you satisfied with the team's performance tonight?
All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Brent Barry, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. So long, everyone.
자, 이렇게 해서 NBA 2K20 LA 레이커스 대 마이애미 히트 경기 11월 9일 경기 플레이 해봤고요. 방송 여기까지 하도록 하겠습니다. 시청해주셔서 감사합니다.